Ba ba ma ba na cha chicka chicka ba 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 na ba na ba na ba na ba chicka chicka ba 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 na ba na ba ba na ba na ba na ba ba ba. What's going on, my people? Hopefully, everybody's having an amazing, amazing evening or an amazing day. Depends on what part of the world you're talking to me from. But today is the 29th of 2025. Hopefully, you're having a good one, a good one. Again, you are here with yours truly, Dr. G. Welcome to the multidimensional world of Dr. G. Now, I want to share with everybody, I got an email from somebody correcting my grammar. They were actually making fun of me, telling me, you're supposed to be a doctor, and if you look over here, you see my little thing has a little, I don't even remember what that thing is called, a little squiggly line separating two words. It's only one word. I'm like, yeah. So I'm sorry, but I'm not perfect. So apologize to that. And if you want to correct that one, hey, don't hesitate to criticize me. I'm not uptight. Let's just be honest here. So hopefully we're running that live right now. Hopefully we can get some people to jump in and I can entertain you with my incredibly boring wit, but or at least just tell you what it is. Again, telling everybody the theme of the show. There really isn't much of a theme. It's just kind of like what my day was, any random thoughts that was bumbling through my multi-dimensional mind, and a couple things I kind of wanted to dive into was I'll start off with my drive home. Now, when I talk, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my drive home and what it consisted of. And I guess, how can I put it? It consisted of, I guess, carpool karaoke. Is that what they call it? Except minus the carpool because I don't have a carpool lane pass. So it was just a little bit of, let's call it what it really is, censored karaoke. So there was a little bit of censored karaoke going on, and I'm going to go into some do's and don'ts when we talk about this. But censored karaoke is when you are listening to all your favorite songs, you're listening to what you want to bump to, but you are kind of singing and getting into it and feeling the vibe, depending what kind of music you're listening to. Because again, you're by yourself, you would think, sitting in traffic and you're singing those songs. So when traffic is flowing, we're talking like that 20 miles an hour. Maybe your voice changes, maybe the songs change. I know I'll share with you my playlist for today. I was kind of in that R&B romance mood, you know. I was singing some of that well, let me start with this. I know some it's kind of taboo or not really allowed anymore to listen to Diddy, to listen to R. Kelly, but I do I do have a hidden R. Kelly playlist. I'm sorry, I'm wrong, but man, come on. If you've heard Chocolate Factory, like really, you know. So when it comes to my music, I'm like all over the place. But I was in that R. Kelly mood, you know. He makes me feel like I can fly. Like I believe I can fly. Woo, woo. I was in that mood. You know what I mean? I used to think that life was on, go on. Yes, I was feeling my vibe. You know, I was. But what was it? What was the other one? After the party, it's the after party, and out at the lobby, it's the hotel lobby. Yes, I was feeling that. You know, just all up in my playlist. I can't see, baby. Woo. I like how he ends it with woo. Always that woo. But that's what I was bumping today. So I was in my vibe. But the problem with that is back to that censored karaoke. You know, when you're knee deep in the music, I used to think that life would die. Car pass, car pass, car pass, car pass. Turn it down, car pass. Gone. Turn it back up. Go on, if I can feel it, then I can. Car pass, car pass, car pass, car pass, car gone. Yeah, if I just believe. Yes, feeling the vibe. That's what I was doing. So because I was feeling the vibe, I call it censored because it ain't like when I'm stopping at the red light, I'm not going to be singing like a clown and having everybody stare at me. It just doesn't happen. So you're really not being your unfiltered self, that bootleg, not bootleg, what's the word? Like, uncensored karaoke. So, I mean, this is censored karaoke. So, because of that, here's kind of something else to think about. That was kind of my drive home. But I will tell you this, I strongly encourage you. This is what I did years ago. Years ago, shout out to my friend Steve Tarango out in Cedar Creek, Texas. He gave me a bunch of copies of these discs. This is back in like the 2000s, you know, mid 2000s, where you had karaoke CDs where he gave me a bunch of them. So that was my karaoke collection in the very beginning. I mean, now it's a lot different. You hop on YouTube, you can sing whatever. But so I started karaokeing. I bought this really bootleg setup, big speaker, big speaker and a microphone, and we would just sing those karaoke CDs and have a great time. Because depending on who you're with, and we're gonna go back to that censored karaoke. If with your friends that don't care about anything, we're singing whatever we want. I mean, depending. I mean, we're singing in Spanish some chente. For those that don't know, that's Vicente Fernandez. Pero sigo siendo el rey. That kind of music. You know what's up. And then of course the women got to sing Selena. What was it? Bibi bidi bum bum cada vez que me voy para allá. For those that know that, and you're singing everything, and of course you got the friends that don't speak a lick of Spanish, and you got to have a song for them. And what do they want to hear? Take on me, I'll be gone. They lonely world. You can do that, but you have to kind of cater it to your friends. So those are the songs that everybody's been singing. Now, me personally, I freaking love the Bee Gees. If you know anything about me, there's a couple artists that I love. I love the Bee Gees. I love Juan Gabriel. But the Bee Gees, man, they're the lick, all right? So, but the songs that they sing, I'm not going to be singing with all my friends around. They're back to that censored karaoke. Because their songs, freaking love the Bee Gees. It's the kind that you put your you put your finger to your I can give you life of my life. You know, obviously I'm not going to be singing that with my friends around. It's just not going to happen. So that's censored karaoke. But when you're by yourself, you're all alone, you can sing to your heart's desire, sing whatever you want, sing. That's having a good time. So I've been doing that all these years. So I came home, after that long day of singing some songs in the car to singing whatever I want. We're talking about it's tearing of my heart. Yes, tearing of my heart. I was all in the zone. So if you don't do that already, I encourage you, even for my introverts out there, get you a little karaoke setup. Not too much money, but it'll help you kind of just be yourself when you're by yourself. Even if you're not the type of person to sing, but when nobody's around, who cares? It's so cool when you have the amplification, you got the music, you're in your own world. Hey, something to think about, something to chew on. Strongly encourage it. That's what I ended up doing when I got back, singing the best of the 80s, 90s, and today. Now, going on to that, I kind of wanted to mention a little bit something else I was thinking about at work today too. I had one of the main executives come down, and he wanted to talk to our team. So when he was talking, and I've never met this guy before, and I don't know why I turned on that guy. For those that don't know who that guy is, if you ever watched the George Lopez show back from the 2000s, he used to do these impersonations when he was doing stand-up. Like, oh my God, jelly fruit roll-ups, hello. That's how he used to talk. That's kind of like, he was making fun of people. But me, I'm not making fun of anybody, but I changed the way I talk. They call it code switching. That same with that karaoke, depending who I'm singing with. If I'm singing with my family, we singing some chente. If I'm singing with people from work, take on me. Oh my God, I love that song. That's what you're going to get. I'm sorry. A little fake, unreal. Sorry, it is what it is. But I kind of wanted to throw that out there, that code switching, because when I was talking to him, it was, it's just automatic. How you doing today? Hi, it's my pleasure. My name is Dr. G. It is a pleasure, and welcome to where we're at today. And if there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to reach out to me. So here, let me share a little bit of our plans that we're looking for in terms of our expansion. If you can have a seat, can I get you a cup of coffee? Hey, can we get him a cup of regular decaf? Or would you like to start with? Do you want to put in for a Starbucks order? Yeah, what? That sounds like, thank you. So let's go ahead. Let's go take a Starbucks orders. Hey, man, can you go ahead and get everybody's order? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. That's what you get, Can you imagine if I'm talking like the way I talk when I'm hanging out with like some of my cousins? Playing that whole scenario all over again. Hey, man, what's up, dude? Hey, what's up? Hey, so come on in, dog. Hey, make yourself at home. We have like the toilets are over there. We got the spigot water. Just like hit the little button. You gotta wait a couple seconds, then it comes out cold. Much better than drinking out of la manguera. You know what I mean? But don't worry about it. And I think we got some day old coffee from last week. No, day old. No te crees, way. Day old. Yeah, it's just from earlier today. That's what day is. Day way. That is probably not how I'm gonna talk. Okay. That's the reality of the world we live in. Now, I wish, that I can be a little bit more authentic, but I can't be. I'm always switching it. I'm a little envious of some of those people that, if you're in a high energy environment, everybody's having a good time, and they're still themselves, and they're trying to have fun, they're dancing like, oh my God, this is so fun. And they're feeling their vibe. That is being authentic. I love that. And so, be yourself. So that's kind of something I try to work on, but it's a work in progress. So I'll share that a little bit with you. With that being said, we are always trying to do that. I've gotten so much better at being authentic, and let me tell you what works for me. Now that I'm kind of shifting a little bit as I start to make the more and more connections with people out there, it's just being honest. Being honest. Like when I'm talking to people, just really talking from the heart. Like even if you were asking me, can you tell me where the bathroom is? I suppose I'm say, hey, yeah, what's going on? Oh, the restroom? Let me see. Go ahead and go straight down the hallway and take a left. You can't miss it. If you have any questions, hey, I'll just wave at you, okay? All right, take care. I'm getting better at that because I'm speaking from the heart and not thinking about it. Not thinking about what I'm going to say, just having a delay pause and then letting it come out. So, not that I'm the epitome of office etiquette here, but it's working for me and just being my true self. So, today could have been a little bit better. I should have turned around and just been my true self. But hey, we're all a work in progress and we're always trying. So, keep on keeping on. That being said, that was my code switching moment. But now on to being real. Now I told my kids last night, I said, I'm going to make dinner for them. My wife's out of town, so I want to make sure that I get these guys fed. But I wanted to make something cool, kind of like that guy vibe. Because I know my sons, they come over with all their friends. And it ain't like those 90s Sunny D commercials. Hey, Mom, what you got in the fridge? Sunny D! Thanks, Mom! Whoa, you're so cool, Mom! Yeah, that's not what I was trying to do. I wanted to do was make something cool. I felt like eating some Italian beef sandwiches. So for those that are familiar with them, if you go to Chicago or Portillo's, they've got the best Italian beef sandwiches. It's Italian beef dipped with some sauce. I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly. On the packet, it's like a Jus sauce, AU sauce. I don't know, but you can dip it in Italian beef, whatever. It's like dips. You dip in your sandwich in there. So what I did was, like, I looked at how much it was going to cost, how putting it all together. Like, I ain't got time. I got to make the abbreviated version. So what can I do? And I'm feeding 8 people, so it ain't like I can turn around and get a bunch of steaks. Hey man, we're not doing that, right? So I made, like I call it, the fake Italian beef sandwiches. Bam! Tastes just like beef, just like Italian beef, just like, but not exactly. Right? So let me tell you what I did. All right, Gordon Ramsay, if you're out there listening, you're probably going to turn around and have my channel stricken off because the recipe's that bad. But here's what we did. So I took a pound of ground beef, chopped up an onion, chopped it up, threw it with the ground beef, cooked it, could tell it was like 90% cooked. That cost me about $4 for that tube. Then I went and bought some real thin steaks. I'm talking thin, right? The ones you cook for 5 seconds, flip it over. There was like 6 of them. I came out to like 650 total, right? I cooked them real quick, flip, but I made them kind of rare, not medium rare, but rarish. Took them out, cut them up, and I mixed them in with the ground beef. Then I bought these 2 packets of that a juice sauce, and I cooked it. Packet 33 cents, right? Mixed it with the water, stirred it, dropped it on the beef, stirred it, and let it simmer for a little bit so it gets some flavor. Put some of that Montreal seasoning on there. I'm gonna tell you right now, that stuff. I don't know if they're Italians in Montreal, but that combination, it was amazing. So I had the toasted breads, put 3 different types of cheeses on it. Yes, I know cheese doesn't go on Italian beef, but bear with me. This is what we did. So put the cheese on the Italian beef, put it in the oven, let it toast up a little bit, pulled them out, dropped 2 big scoops of beef on there, took it, dipped it in the sauce, pulled it out, put some giardiniera peppers on it. Giardiniera peppers are those Italian peppers. They're like jalapeno peppers cut up and dipped in olive oil for like months at a time. Freaking delicious. Poured them on top. Bam! 2 boxes of jalapeno stuffing on the side. Random, I know it was on sale, but guess what? Man, I can tell you, man, if these walls can talk, they were slamming. I had one kid, he ate 2 of them. They came out all right. And they're like, man, this is real good. All the meat and everything. Yeah, it's just fake Italian beef. So, best way to make a meal for under $11. It's kind of what it cost me. If you give it a try, send me an email, drop me something on my little chat thingy, or you can just put it anywhere. I kind of want to hear, if it worked out for you. I'm going to tell you right now, if I could post pictures, I would. Next time, maybe I'll have one and I'll share it. I'll eat it with you. So, something to think about. Recipe for the day. All right. Well, I think I've bored you enough with my my multidimensional day. So, I'm going to go ahead and wash my armpits. Pit. Then I'm going to go ahead and go Mimi's. Now, Mimi's means go to bed. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But hopefully, you got any questions, shoot me an email at mattbochoproductions.com. At the end of this video, you'll see the little thing that comes up. You can email me. Any questions, and just hit me up. Anything we can talk about. And I try to go on between 8 and 10, weekdays. So if you want to hop on this live, hey, man, hop in there. We can talk about whatever, whenever. So just let me know. Well, that'll do it for me, Dr. G. Peace. Till the next time, to the window, to the wall, we out the door. Peace.